Well, I can't tell you how excited I am to see all of you here after 3 years of a pandemic. My name is Steve Onishi. I'm the president of the Rotary Club of Cupertino. And on behalf of the city of Cupertino, the Cupertino Chamber of Commerce, and the Rotary Club, I want to welcome you to tonight's State of the City Address. If you can please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Many of you know that Rotary is a very large organization. In fact, we have 1.4 million Rotarians across the world. Now, if you were to ask me if I could describe Rotary in one sentence or less, I think I would say that Rotary is a large, make it a very large, extended family who's focused on helping people. The projects that we do in Rotary fall within one of 7 areas. And the thing that we've found is that we have to collaborate with other Rotary clubs, collaborate with nonprofits, collaborate with government to get these projects done. As an example, if you look at disease prevention and treatment, did you know that Rotary has spent the last 35 years focused on working with partners to eradicate polio in the world? Rotary members have donated over $2.1 billion in countless hours to this initiative. And what's been the impact? Well, it's been huge. Close to 3 billion children have been vaccinated against this paralyzing disease in 122 countries. We have reduced the incidence of polio cases by 99.9%. Now, while that's great, there still is additional work that needs to be done. The Cupertino Rotary Club is a very large club with over 200 members, and because of our size, we're able to do a wide variety of different projects. In fact, annually, we put $180,000 back into the local community. And the one thing with all this work, as we look at trying to figure out how we can increase the impact of what we do, it becomes very clear that we need to collaborate. So let me give you an example. We recently completed an electrification project of a nonprofit center. We partnered with 4 Rotary clubs, with Hammond Climate Solutions, and installed 60 solar panels at this nonprofit. That project was valued at $85,000. There is no way that Cupertino Rotary could have done this on its own. Like other organizations, things just don't happen, right? You need leadership. You need leaders to provide strategy and direction. And I'd like to recognize the leaders within Rotary. I want to ask, if you are a member of the District 5170 leadership team, can you please stand up? If you're a member of the Cupertino Rotary Club in leadership, either the cabinet or the board, can you please stand up? I want to thank you for the time, passion, and commitment that you've put into making our world a better place. Now, I would be remiss to miss this opportunity to make a pitch. Have you ever thought about contributing to your local community? Or perhaps doing something internationally for global impact? Or simply looking to expand your friends, your network of friends, working to develop long-term friendships? Well, if you have, hey, check us out. Please feel free to see me or one of the many, many Rotarians here at Quinlan. It is now my honor to introduce Rick Kitson, who is the Executive Director at the Cupertino Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Steve. Good evening. I'm going to speak briefly about three things: the Cupertino Chamber of Commerce, the City of Cupertino, and billionaires in space. Let's get started. As Steve mentioned, I'm Rick Kitson, and it is my honor to serve as the Executive Director for the Cupertino Chamber of Commerce. This is the Chamber's 69th year. We are a passionate and proud advocate for Cupertino and have been from the very beginning. 68 years ago, the Chamber of Commerce led a collaborative effort to incorporate the city of Cupertino. Otherwise, we would be in a very nice neighborhood in western San Jose or southern Sunnyvale. So sure, we're pretty proud of that, but in fact, that was just the beginning. A lot can and has happened around our community and around the world. Yet the Cupertino Chamber of Commerce, its members and partners have survived and thrived 70 years of a profoundly changing environmental, social, and economic landscape. This is no coincidence. The world continues to change, often exactly because of the companies, organizations, and people in Cupertino. So it's kind of our fault. We're a community of immigrants. We're a community of innovators and visionaries. And for precisely these reasons, the Chamber and the City of Cupertino continue to succeed. We are fortunate to have excellent businesses, both large and small, nonprofits, for-profits, restaurateurs, entrepreneurs, many others volunteering their time to continue the work of promoting a resilient, sustainable, and healthy Cupertino. Can the Chamber board members please stand? I'm just going to read through the names. Sean Panchal, Claudio Bono, Danielle De La Torre, Marissa Spatafor, Rod Diridon, Mike Rohde, Talia Swanchang, who is serving the delicious food this evening, by the way. Our board members also are Donna Austin, Tom Abakumovitz, Jennifer Van Avery, Michelle Farmer Vieira, Catherine Chen, Stacy Yao, John Zarelli, and John Tang. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the applause. It's a little immodest to have my own picture up there, but I have to say we have an awesome staff. Please, if you see them, share your appreciation. Chamber members and organizations have committed themselves and their livelihoods to the success of Cupertino. But there is more to business than products and services. It is about people and relationships, and this has always been true in Cupertino. Please show the video. And finally, billionaires in space. We have a simple, down-to-earth solution that has a direct and positive impact on city services and our community. Shop local. Shop local before you click. Please support local business. Invest in the businesses that are invested in the success of Cupertino. Together, we can continue to succeed for another 70 years. Thank you. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. She is a Lynbrook High School graduate. She grew up in the Cupertino area and holds a bachelor's degree from UC Berkeley. She lives in a city that Cupertino was almost part of. She is married with 2 grown children, both graduates from Fremont High School. Go Firebirds. Please join me in welcoming Cupertino City Manager Pamela Wu.
Thank you, Rick, for the warm welcome. I feel like I'm at home. Good evening. Welcome. My name is Pamela Wu, your city manager. Before I get started, if I can have the elected officials, dignitaries, current, present, yes, you know who I'm talking about, council members, congressmen members, rise for a round of recognition. Thank you. Thank you for spending a beautiful evening with us. You won't regret it. Before I introduce the main speaker for tonight, I was going to say take a guess, but it kind of gave it away. This is a lady who has a different side that we were not part of, but I have the pleasure of introducing Honorable Mayor Hong Wei to the stage tonight.
Thank you, City Manager Wu, for that nice introduction. You know, once upon a time, I was young. I think I need to start with something. Good evening. Welcome to all of you to come to the 2023 State of the City Address. I'm Hong Wei, honored to be your mayor in delivering the State of the City Address. But first, I'd like to thank the partnerships with Cupertino Rotary, the Chamber of Commerce, and the City of Cupertino for their many, many hours of preparation, implementation, and the work to make this a welcoming State of the City Address. The partnerships really work. The state of Cupertino is challenging, but there is a quote that challenging brings opportunities. Now let's first take a look at what Cupertino is. We are 13 square miles and population a little over 60,000, average age 41, population over 65, 12.5%. Population average household income, whoa, close to $200,000. And what's the ethnicity and race in Cupertino? About 69% Asian, almost 27% Caucasian, non-Hispanic, and approximately 7% other ethnicities and races. Now, can you guess what are the 10 highest tax producers in Cupertino? The list is only in alphabetical order, But Apple happens to start with the alphabet A, so it is listed on top. The state of Cupertino is challenging. Here is a quote. When we look at challenges, when we sail on treacherous waters, what are we? Are we the pessimist that complains about the wind? Are we the optimist that expects the wind to change? Or are we the leader that adjusts the sails? Before we dive into the challenges of Cupertino, let's keep that in mind. Who do we want to be? The pessimist, the optimist, or the leader? There are many challenges facing us. A lot of them are local, but many of them are international and nationally. Every resident, every business, every government agency, we all felt the unexpected, daunting challenges since March 2020. While we're trying to get back to the normal, there are so many uncertainties still lingering. Do we have our mask on, or do we have a mask off? Do we dine inside, or do we dine outside? Do we take meetings in person or virtually? Do we hugs or do elbow touching? All these uncertainties make us feel unsafe, our anxiety, our fear, expedited in the city, among the nation, and in the globally. The pandemic has brought on social isolation and unrest. Misinformation and social media has accelerated mistrust. The pandemic also has brought the constant fear and anxiety among everyone. The economic outlook is bleak. Interest rates are going up. Food prices are rising. The global estimate of income is falling. People are asking, are we going into a recession? All this anxiety and fear doubled up in our residents, so we are isolated, we are in fear, and this is not just in our city, it's nationally, and it's also globally. The city is facing several challenges, but before we dive into the challenges, let's focus on, when we focus on problems, we're only going to find problems. When we focus on opportunities, we will find opportunities. So before we dive into the challenges in Cupertino, let's think, keep that in mind. Do we want to face challenges and open up opportunities, or do we think they are a problem that can never be overcome? One of the Cupertino challenges is, yes, the housing element. The housing element is not unique to Cupertino, but the revising of the housing element is daunting, a task that Cupertino continues to tackle. The city is late in turning its housing draft element. We barely turned in February 7th of January. We are late in delivering our housing element. The housing element generation population is, the housing element is missing in Cupertino. This is one of our biggest challenges. The second challenge is our grand jury report. A house divided, Cupertino City Council and city staff. In December 19, 2022, the Santa Clara Grand Jury issued a grand jury report, and the city received in January of this year. We will respond no later than March 20th, which is only less than a month away. We have a lot of work to do. If you like to see the 51-page housing element, the grand jury report, please use the QR code. Another challenge the city facing is our aging facilities and our parks. Most of our facilities and parks are built in the 60s and the 70s. Many of them needing repair and maintenance. Here is a list of our aging facilities and parks. Do we have them running? I think we have some technical issues right here. Okay, so should I just continue without it? Okay. The state of the Cupertino is progressing. Our city is progressing over a lot of developments in our area. So what is the most important area that everybody is asking? Before we go into the city's progressing, the key to success is focus on goals, not on obstacles. So let's think before we dive into the progressing projects in Cupertino. Remember, this is a progress. When we make progresses, we have to remember to be flexible. Our goal is to be success, to overcome the obstacles. The housing element again. I'm going to pause here and then use my own telegraph. The teleconference is not working. The housing element. Though not unique to Cupertino, revising the housing element process is a significant challenge to the city. Let me find where we are. The City Council and city staff are committed to expeditiously moving an ambitious housing element forward. The overall timeline for the housing element progress aims to complete by December of this year and includes an environmental impact report, EIR, and general plan amendments to facilitate the additional homes. The RISE project, which most were known as the redevelopment of Valco, was approved under Senate Bill 35 in 2018 and overcame legal challenges in 2020. This mixed-use project includes office, retail, housing, and a 50-plus acre land. Fully half of the homes to this project will be deed-restricted affordable housing. More details on the RISE can be found on the Cupertino City website at www.cupertino.org. So people often ask me, what's happening in Valco in the RISE? So here is the current status of the RISE. The project recently received approval from the County Department of Environmental Health and proceed under a comprehensive site management plan, a move which confirms that all on-site activities will be conducted safely and monitored in the best interest of workers and neighbors. The RISE team is coordinating with your contractors, the county, and the city to bring the removal of contaminated soils on the site. The RISE team will work with county agencies to ensure that Rigorous environmental reviews are achieved before the new homes, retail centers, and offices are constructed on the former Valco site. Now, we also have a few other smaller projects moving forward in the city. One is Westport, formerly known as the Oaks. This is a mixed-use housing development with 259 homes, 20,000 square feet of commercial space, and 35 memory care rooms. The project includes 123 homes within an assisted living building, 48 senior affordable housing in the building that you can see rising up, 88 townhomes and row homes. Another project is Canyon Crossing at Foothill Boulevard and McClellan Road. This is a housing development with 18 homes and approximately 4,500 square feet of ground floor commercial space. It includes 5 single-family homes, 8 townhomes, and 5 apartments. And finally, there's a project at the old Beta Brothers site at Foothill and Stevens Creek Boulevard. Everybody remember that little liquor store on the corner of Stevens Creek Boulevard and Foothill Expressway? This is going to be a 9-home development consisting of 8 single-family attached townhomes and 1 separate single-family home. Now, housing is not the only project that we are working on. What about our parks? A wonderful all-inclusive playground is coming to Jollyman Park. Cupertino received $1 million from state funding championed by Assemblymember Evan Lowe. Thank you, Evan, wherever you are. The long-awaited Memorial Park renovation is finally in the making. This is currently in a conceptual design phase. The next phase includes a schematic design and environmental assessment. The city is still accepting public input. Visit engagecupertino.org to get your input in there. Now, finally, another development that we need to see make progress is the Cupertino City Hall project. So far, there are 5 studies on the City Hall seismic issues, including a structure analysis. It is time that we resolve this fundamental safety issue. Last November, the City Council directed staff to start design work to renovate the existing City Hall for $27 million. Since then, the City Council has received multiple comments to revisit the current proposal. Shall we look at other options? Should we go back and take another look at the feasibility of a new City Hall rather than the renovation of the existing 1965 building? This is a question that we all need to reconsider. Now let's look at what our neighboring city and our partner public agencies have done to move their infrastructure forward. The city of Sunnyvale, anybody from Sunnyvale here? Except City Manager Wu? All right. Sunnyvale council member right there. The city of Sunnyvale is poised to cut ribbon at the new Civic Center and City Hall, a 4-story, 120,000 square foot, environmentally conscious, modern, inviting building that is expected to produce enough clean energy to power itself. Let's give that a round of applause. Cupertino Union School District is also moving forward. They're having a board meeting now, so they said they couldn't come today. But Superintendent Stacy did drop by a little bit. The Board of Education approved a 10-year lease of the entire Regna school site to Tessellations, a private school already located in Cupertino. The revenues from the lease will provide ongoing financial resources to the district. The board has also made a decision to use the Meyerhold site to relocate the district office to save on current lease expenditures. In addition, the Meyerhold school site also have extra classroom spaces to rent and to create ongoing revenues for the district. Now, this is dear to my heart. How did Fremont Union High School District remodeled all 5 high schools, its adult school, and the district office. Over the last 2 decades, the community has been incredibly generous in approving several school improvement bonds totaling $1.187 billion. Measure G, Measure CC, Measure K, Measure B, Measure H, all the way from 1998 to 2022. I was proud to be on the board of Fremont Union High School District when Measure B, Measure K, and Measure CC passed. I remember working so hard with the community to support our teenagers. Let's give Fremont Union High School District a round of applause. Now, finally, whoever is from Foothill De Anza College District should be very proud. On March 3rd, 2020, voters in Foothill De Anza Community College District approved a $898 million bond measure, Measure G, to upgrade and repair aging classrooms and facilities, preparing students and veterans for university transfer and careers in fields such as healthcare, nursing, technology, engineering, and sciences. But most astonishingly, the Measure G includes an historic commitment of $200 million to affordable housing for students, faculty, and staff. Measure G is the largest school district bond in the history of Santa Clara County. Let's give our Foothill De Anza colleges a big round of applause. Now the big question for Cupertino is, can we rise to the challenge to fund our infrastructure needs? Now we talk about the state of Cupertino is challenging, and we know it's progressing, but the state of Cupertino is also promising. We have dedicated leadership and staff. The city has won multiple awards across different departments: finance, sustainability, IT, public works. The list goes on, as you can see. The state of Cupertino is challenging, progressing, promising, but is ever evolving. It stands fluid, will change as time goes on, as we continue working, learning, and growing together. Now back to the civil grand jury. We are not going to be a house divided. We will be a house united. Our city council is committed to learning together. For example, council has already engaged in a leadership retreat and has another retreat scheduled for Wednesday, March 1st. Council also adopted a new City Council Procedures Manual on February 7th to promote communication, understanding, fairness, and trust. Furthermore, with the support of my colleagues in council, we can continue to press for meaningful process reform. Now, most importantly, we are very proud to say we have dedicated staff. Let's enjoy a video showing an overview of city departments.
Hi, my name is Jumaini Judo Prasetyo, and I'm an account clerk in the Finance Division of the Administrative Service Department. Our team is responsible for the city finance and human resources function. In finance, we are responsible for all financial reporting, in addition to payroll, accounts payable and receivable, and business licenses. In the past year, we adopted budget for the new fiscal year, had a clean financial audit for the fiscal year 2021, implemented new business license software, won an innovation award, and more. In human resources, our staff is responsible for all aspects of the city HR function, including but not limited to recruitment, benefits, and workers' compensation. Last year, we completed labor negotiations with the city bargaining units, completed paperless personnel files, held 96 professional development and training sessions, conducted 42 recruitments, and much more.
Hi, my name is Araceli Alejandre, Legal Services Manager with the City Attorney's Office. Our department is the city's legal support team. We serve and support our city council and commissions, the city manager, department directors, and other city staff by providing legal advice, representation, and advising on legal matters and changes in the law. Our staff is dedicated in our mission to deliver high-quality legal support and advice to keep the city running smoothly, efficiently, and in compliance with the law.
Hi, I am Ray Delgado, Multimedia Communications Specialist in the Office of Communications with the City Manager's Office. The City Manager's Office is made up of several divisions that work to carry out city's goals and objectives in support of the City Manager and City Council. The City Manager's Office also manages and facilitates the City Work Program, which outlines all of the city major projects for each fiscal year. Now let me tell you a little bit about each division. The City Clerk's Office handles democratic processes such as elections, access to city records, legislative actions of the City Council, and transparency of government. This team works tirelessly to manage campaign finance and conflict of interest filings, open meeting laws, and public requests for information. As a liaison between the public and City Council, the Clerk's Office works hard to provide various services, including playing a major role in City Council meetings, meeting agendas, and ceremonial functions. The Office of Communications is comprised of two divisions, Communications and Video. We communicate with our community every day about city services, news and programs through the city website, e-notifications, social media, the City Channel TV station, Radio Cupertino, and much more. Our staff works with nearly every single division of the city for both internal and external communications. And we also help support live televised events like this one. There's no place for businesses like Cupertino, where the tech giants and startups operate alongside an array of retail and restaurants. Strong economic development increases tax revenues, available jobs, and opportunities for residents. Our Economic Development Division supports the vibrant business community with policies and services for a strong and diverse economic base. The Office of Emergency Management is dedicated to coordinating public safety response and emergency preparedness. This team manages the Citizen Corps and block leader programs with over 700 volunteers. Last year, staff developed the first evacuation resource maps for residents and designed the new Green Blocks programs to share preparedness and sustainability information with our neighborhoods. Our Sustainability Division is dedicated to lowering our city's carbon emissions, being transparent in our progress, and making it easy for residents to engage with our many programs. We can't do this alone, and we're proud of our community advocating for a more sustainable city. Cupertino was recently recognized as an A-list city in a global survey, showing that your collective action here does make a difference.
Hi, I'm Syra Cabrian, Administrative Assistant in the Community Development Department, or CDD. CDD consists of the Planning, Building, Housing, and Code Enforcement divisions. Our role within the city is crucial in the use, development, and maintenance of property, and we have a focus on quality of life issues, health and safety, and great customer service. Our team is dedicated to a wide range of topics, all of which involve the welfare of individual residents and our community as a whole. We develop long-term policies, uphold city codes, administer affordable housing programs, and work with residents on building and planning permits. In addition, our staff also handles zoning and development throughout the city. We work with other city staff on business licenses and permits and partner with external agencies. Just in the past year, our planning and building divisions processed more than 2,200 permits. Our team works tirelessly to serve our community through all of these things, working directly with our residents and businesses to better our city.
Hello, my name is Quentin Adams, a business systems analyst with the city's Innovation and Technology Department. INT provides almost 100 software applications that assist staff, residents, guests, and business partners. Whether you're signing up for a class at Quinlan, applying for a building permit, or reporting a pothole, our staff in IT helps build, support, and maintain those applications. We also work hard on our extensive computer network, which includes free Wi-Fi at all city facilities and some city parks. In addition, we maintain an extensive audiovisual network that allows our residents to access city TV, Zoom, and radio events from their homes. On top of that, our team is dedicated to giving our community access to a ton of information on our city website by supporting web pages for City Council, project updates, upcoming public meetings, and much, much more. Check out one of our applications we've worked diligently on, Cupertino's Service Finder. There you can see all the city-related specifics on your neighborhood and other pertinent information about the city.
Hi, I'm Robert Kaufman, a recreation coordinator from the Parks and Recreation Department, which consists of 29 full-time staff, 50-plus volunteers, and more than 100 part-time staff during our busy season. The Parks and Recreation Department organizes and hosts more than 70 community events annually, including community favorites such as the Big Bunny 5K, tree lighting, summer events, and the 4th of July celebrations. We also organize more than 2,600 programs each year, from toddler classes such as Create Together to beginner line dancing for adults 50 years old and better. Preschool, youth, teens, adults, seniors, we offer it all. Additionally, our department manages community facilities such as the Quinlan Community Center, Sports Center, Senior Center, the McClellan Ranch Preserve to Blackberry Farm Golf Course, just to name a few. I wish I had more time to tell you about everything the Parks and Recreation Department does, but we'd be here for a while. For more information on programs and offerings, our staff would love to talk with you anytime.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Chu, a senior civil engineer in the Public Works Department. Public Works has 5 divisions, which include operations and maintenance, capital improvement program, transportation, environmental programs, and development services. Overall, our department is responsible for the design, construction, and maintenance of city-owned facilities. In addition to public streets, parks, sidewalks, curbs and gutters, street trees, traffic signals, and much more. Our operations and maintenance crew are the city employees you see every day, working on our streets and in our parks, keeping Cupertino beautiful and safe. Their efforts as of late have been focused on the recent storms. We're proud that Cupertino came through in great shape, with minimal impacts from the storms, largely because of our staff's advanced preparation in proactively cleaning storm drains and routinely maintaining trees. Whether we are in the field or at City Hall, our department focuses on public engagement and service to our residents and businesses. Public Works is the city's Get It Done department, and we are here for you.
Whoa, doesn't that just make you dizzy when you see how much our staff does? We now see how diligent and talented our staff are. Their work is key to our quality of life. I ask that we give another round of applause and upstanding and give another round of applause to our city staff. So just another note, we're going to make this fun, right? I was so afraid that video wasn't going to play because I was supposed to look pretty and have 2 teleprompters in front of me so I can speak freely. But when the teleprompters did not come up, I have to improvise. I first had paperwork, and then I told Pamela I need my computer. So everything is flexible, fluid. Let's adapt and be the best for Cupertino. So on one last note, public safety remains a top priority. The city will work on enhancing public safety measures, including but not limited to the following: data-driven crime analysis to tackle crimes specific to Cupertino. We got a whole table right here. Give them a round of applause. That's what they're going to do for us. A Vision Zero strategy to reduce all traffic fatalities and severe injuries while increasing safe, healthy, equitable mobility for all. The ultimate goal here is to create a feel-safe Cupertino. Feel safe. The why behind every resident, every public agency, every staff, every city council. Why are we doing this? It is that we all want to have a safe place to live, work, and play. Cupertino will invest in public safety so that residents feel aligned and connected with themselves, with the environment, and the community. This means feeling safe at home, feeling safe in town, feeling connected to our community, have a sense of belonging. In closing, I hope to convey these takeaways from this State of the City address. The City Council and city staff are committed to being leaders who adjust themselves to create opportunities, focus on possibilities, and move Cupertino forward with common goals in mind. The city will support new housing and invest in the construction of environmentally conscious infrastructure, hiking and walking trails, improved parks, and recreation facilities. The city is committed to creating a feel-safe Cupertino with public safety as top priority. So, the state of Cupertino is challenging, progressing, promising, full of opportunities, and evolving. Together, with the support of experienced and dedicated staff, a passionate, engaged public, the City Council will prioritize policies to support economic recovery, find solutions to challenges, and take the courage to govern with the city's future at heart. This concludes the State of the City address. Thank you for coming, and I invite all to walk the way with me. I may be done with speaking, but I'd like to introduce two very important public officials serving the city of Cupertino. We have with us tonight our new Santa Clara County Sheriff, Bob Johnson, and the new commander. Well, let's give Bob Johnson a stand up. And our new commander of the West Valley Patrol Division, Captain Neil Valenzuela. I will now turn over to Captain Valenzuela now.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members. Thank you very much. I want to thank the Rotary Club and the Chamber of Commerce for a really fine event. Thank you very much. Round of applause for them, please. It's our pleasure to serve as public safety for the city of Cupertino. I'd like to acknowledge some of our VIPs here from the Sheriff's Office. I have Assistant Sheriff Mike Doty, your previous captain, Captain Rich Urena, and Lieutenant Brett Moore and Lieutenant Jason Brown with the Sheriff's Office. We appreciate it's our honor to be your public safety for the city of Cupertino, and I'd like to invite Sheriff Bob Johnson up here.
So, first of all, I have to just tell you a quick little story about Captain Valenzuela. Is when I came into the organization, I had some changes to make, right? And so one of the first things I did is I appointed a new undersheriff who was working as the sheriff at the time, Ken Bender. And then with that appointment, other appointments had to be made. And I remember calling and saying, hey, call Neil Valenzuela into the office tomorrow morning. Well, Assistant Sheriff Mike Doty called him and said, hey, the sheriff wants to see you in the morning. And Neil had no idea why. He thought, what did I do? What's wrong? And I also told him to bring his Lieutenant Jason Brown. And so they spoke that night wondering, uh-oh, we're in trouble. What happened? Well, I really had the privilege of realizing the value they had to this community and the work that they have provided to this community under the leadership of Captain Urena. And this is one of the things I learned in the campaign from this community, is how much you appreciated public safety and the services that our sheriff's office provides. So they were the first two appointments I made to the level of captain and lieutenant, and they're both well-earned promotions, so I'm really honored to have them here. And I had to finish by telling them when they left, don't worry when the sheriff calls you, it's not always a bad thing. So anyway, you know, it really is. I'd like to thank the mayor, Vice Mayor, members of the council, and really all of you, the community members of Cupertino, for allowing us to be your public safety law enforcement provider. You know, law enforcement, without question, has gone through its share of challenges, as we all have over the last few years in providing services to our communities. And it's really important that a community has a law enforcement agency that's open to collaboration, willing to listen, and really align their service with the community values. And I am honored and privileged to have such a partnership with the City of Cupertino. We are aligned in how we want to use technology to make our communities safer. We're aligned in how we want to keep our streets safer through traffic safety. And we're aligned in how we strategically partner with our mental health experts in responding to individuals having a mental health crisis in our communities. And that's really important because we have an opportunity. You know, we have an opportunity, and this is what excites me about law enforcement and this particular relationship with the City of Cupertino and others, is that we have an opportunity to really move the needle in how we want to provide law enforcement services for our communities. We have an opportunity to be second to none in what we're doing. And in many ways, we're accomplishing that right now in the City of Cupertino. Just as I said, having those dedicated motor enforcement units who are strategic about traffic enforcement to help minimize injuries in our communities. We're doing that right now with building those relationships in our schools with our SROs, our school resource officers. We're doing that right now, like I said, partnering with mental health experts and providing that psychiatric emergency response team. That's very rare to find in law enforcement, to have all of that in place in this particular moment in time with all the reductions that agencies have faced. And we're aligned, like I said, in looking at the best uses of technology. This is the Silicon Valley. And I said it in my oath of office last week. If we as a people can't move the needle to what we want our law enforcement agencies to provide service for, in this valley, this region, the most innovative and well-funded regions of the world, then we collectively will have failed. And I don't like failing. So again, I am honored to be your sheriff. I'm really excited about working with you as a community. I'm really excited about the advisory group that we're going to have in place so we can have constant communication with our residents and business owners so we can align our law enforcement services to your needs, your values. And I'm excited about what the future will bring us and what law enforcement will be in the years to come. I believe it's going to be different than what we envision today in 4 or 5 years from now. We're going to keep moving forward so that we can be the best that we can be. So thank you for having me tonight. Thank you, and I'd like to give again the captain and lieutenant a tremendous round of applause because in closing, what I told Neil when he took over is because of the success Captain Urena had, I said, hey, rule number 1, don't screw it up. So with that, thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. Appreciate it. It's my pleasure to bring up here our partners in public safety, Deputy Chief Hector Estrada from the Santa Clara County Fire.
Good evening. The fact that law enforcement stayed within time is the most pressure I've had on me all year. So what I'd like to do we have a, I wanted to, you guys, thank you. So I wanted to first acknowledge the presence of a couple of executive staff that we have here, part of our leadership team. The first person that I'd like to acknowledge is our fire chief. She provides the leadership and the inspiration and vision for us as we continue to serve you here in Cupertino. That is Fire Chief Swana Gurgao. And next, I'd like to introduce Deputy Chief Mark Shoemate. He is the one that is responsible for training all of our new firefighters and keeping up the standards for our existing firefighters. So, Deputy Chief Shoemate. And we have a video, so I'm going to start with that.
From its humble beginnings as one of the first counties in California to its modern achievement as the center of technological innovation, Santa Clara County has always required fire services that are innovative, progressive, and dedicated to the lives, property, and environment that make the county unique. Following the withdrawal of state fire services from the valley floor, Santa Clara County Fire Department began with the merger of two small fire districts in 1947. Since then, the department has worked to best serve its communities through regional cooperation by way of consolidations, mergers, and contracts. From the quiet streets of Los Altos Hills to the historic boulevards of Los Gatos to the nightlife of Campbell to the epicenter of innovation in Cupertino, Santa Clara County Fire Department has grown into an all-hazard modern fire department as diverse and unique as the communities it serves. Santa Clara County Fire Department staffs 15 fire stations, covering 132 square miles and serving over 225,000 residents. Within its jurisdiction are three major freeways, Highways 85, 17, and 280, that serve hundreds of thousands of commuters each day. Our service area includes a diverse population across geographical areas that range from densely populated metropolitan areas to rural hillside communities with limited access and significant wildfire risk. There are world-renowned wineries, expansive open space preserves, essential reservoirs, and retirement communities that house thousands of older adults. The department serves over 100 primary and secondary schools, 3 major community colleges, and one of the nation's most prestigious universities. Originally organized as the Santa Clara County Central Fire Protection District, the agency formally adopted the name Santa Clara County Fire Department in 1997 to more accurately represent its growing responsibility within the county. Today, the towns and cities served as part of the Central Fire Protection District are Cupertino, Los Gatos, Monte Sereno, and Saratoga. The department also serves the Los Altos Hills County Fire District, the City of Los Altos, the City of Campbell, and the Saratoga Fire District through contracts. The department also provides executive leadership to the County Office of Emergency Management and Santa Clara County Communications. The Santa Clara County Fire Department is also the contracted fire marshal for the county. Santa Clara County Fire Department provides a variety of services that include operations, fire prevention, support services, administration, and county services. Operations include fire suppression, emergency medical services, hazardous materials, and all hazard rescue services. Fire prevention encompasses engineering, education, and enforcement. Support services is responsible for facilities, fleet, and logistics throughout the agency. Administration services include the Administration and Planning Division, Business Services, and Personnel Services. County services encompass management contracts for 911 communications and the Office of Emergency Management, as well as county-wide fire marshal services.
So this is a 9-minute video. You've seen 3.5 minutes. So I'm going to recommend you go to our YouTube channel to see the rest, because there's a lot more about county fire that people just don't know. I do also want to just reiterate that we are providing a wide range of services, and that we're made up of 15 fire stations, that 3 of which are actually in Cupertino. Those are the Cupertino Station, Seven Springs, and Monte Vista stations. We have in Cupertino 5 specialty pieces of equipment, which include a hazmat unit and then a very special piece of equipment is known as a tractor-drawn aerial. It's the really impressive piece of equipment that has the giant ladder on it. It requires 2 firefighters to drive it. That one can get pretty much anywhere you need to go in very tight urban spaces. So looking forward, it's going to be a great tool for us. It's going to be a great asset to the city, and we're very proud to have it. In addition to that, I do want to remind you that in 1947, the district was formed. Much of the property that Cupertino now occupies, or that is now Cupertino, is part of that. So we have always been your fire department from inception. And we're very proud of that. We want to make sure that it's through the cooperative structure and and partnerships that we actually provide the level of service that we do. And we're structured in order to provide a comprehensive and all-risk response to the city of Cupertino And in 2022, we actually responded to 4,000 calls within city limits. We dispatch fire crews according to the risk type and severity. This places the most appropriate units with the specialization that's necessary in order to best meet the challenge that's presented by the incident. And we are going to go to the next slide. I'm going to call your attention because I'd like to just review a couple of very annual stats from last year. The top left is our call volume. So I'd like to point out one thing, and that is that our pre-pandemic levels of service, so the number of calls, if you look at 2018 and 19, we're there. So we were waiting for post-pandemic, the new normal. So as far as we're concerned, we're already here. We have in the past experienced a growth rate that averages about 3% annually for call volume. So we're tracking towards that. We're expecting that in the future, and we're ready for it. We want to, our expectation is that the things that are going to be driving that are going to be development. So you heard a lot about projects that are coming forward. We're supporting that, and we're partners with other city departments in order to push those forward. And we are also in a position to help support as Cupertino meets its housing elements and basically just making sure that those services that are necessary for those new residents are there. The next would be the bottom left. It's a pretty busy table. You probably can't see the actual values, but what I'll say is that for the three stations, 71, 72, and 77, the city of Cupertino actually has about a 4.5-minute response time. That's actually for us is a very good number, because what that means is that for the time that you call, the call taker takes your information, figures out who's the best resource and the closest to go, dispatches that unit. They turn out, which means they get in the rig and go, drive, and actually go on scene. That's about a 4.5-minute average. That is very, very good. That's telling us that we have a really... And that's telling us that where we're located, what we have is working. In addition to that, in order to really face the challenges of increased growth or increased call volume, we have a couple of things in the queue. Our comm center, which is basically using a computer-aided dispatch system, is being upgraded this year. That'll allow us to get through the dispatch process faster. It also combines law enforcement, sheriffs, us, fire, and EMS, so ambulance. This we're really looking forward to implementing, and it'll help us maintain our response times now and into the future. Another thing that we have coming up in the future would be the a system, and it's called an AVL. Basically what it means is whoever's closest to an incident will be the one that gets called, and that'll help us also meet that challenge. I think that I'm at about time, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it short, except for saying we are also moving our headquarters offices, and that's anticipated for the fall, late fall. So we'll let you know. We'll communicate with our partners here within the city and in law enforcement, making sure that you're aware of where we are. This will allow us to consolidate all of our departments. That way we can provide the best service for you at one stop. And I will end there and call the mayor back.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Estrada. I'd like to invite back to the podium our Mayor Wei.
Well, the State of the City address is almost over, but look at, we have our Sheriff's Department, our Fire Department, so it is very appropriate for us to end our State of the City address to really concentrate on building a feel-safe Cupertino. And our Fire and Sheriff Department is part of it. Thank you for coming. So Cupertino does not stand alone. We are in partner with our staff, our public, the City Council, our neighboring cities, our nonprofit organizations, the Chamber of Commerce, and numerous organizations around us in Santa Clara County. We are a city part of the greater Silicon Valley. Partnerships matter. We make things done, we move forward with partnerships around our city. I always want to say we're south of Sunnyvale, west of San Jose, north of Saratoga, and to the west, we have beautiful open space. That is unique in Cupertino. We are part of Cupertino. Let's feel safe and call Cupertino home. And this is not the end of it. This is a public meeting, so I'm opening up for public comment. If you'd like to make a public comment, raise your hand. I think everybody wants to go out for dinner. All right, I'll give you 2 minutes, 1 minute. If no public comments, I'm going to close the public comment in 1 minute. Let's count. 60, 59. Okay, it's done. Public comment is closed. The State of the City address is over. Thank you for coming.
To the mic. Your word is lion. Lion.
Lion. L-I-O-N. Lion.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 9, you may come up to the mic. Your word is rock. Rock.
Rock. R-E-K. Rock.
Good job. That is correct. Let me sit back down. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is joke. Joke.
Joke. J-O-K-E. Joke.
Perfect. That is correct. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is wink. Wink.
Wig. W-I-G. Wig.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word wink was W-I-N-K. Wink.
Wait, sorry, can we stop? I think you pronounced the word wrong and it sounded like wig instead of wink.
Okay. Participant number 11, you may come back to the microphone. That was my bad. You may come back to the microphone. Yeah, new word. Participant number 11, your word is lock. Cooper lost the key for the bicycle lock. Lock.
Lock. L-O-C-K. Lock.
That is correct. Good job. You may go back down to your seat. Participant number 12, you may come up to the microphone. Your word is yard. Yard.
May I have it in a sentence,
yes.
Please?
We have trees and flowers in our yard. Yard.
Y-A-R-D. Yard.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the microphone. Your word is song. Song.
S-O-N-G. Song.
That is correct. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is read. This is the read that is, Betty learned to read at a very early age. Read.
Read. R-E-A-D. Read.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is dust. Dust.
Dust. D-U-S-T. Dust.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 17, you may come up to the mic. Your word is race. Race.
Race. R-A-C-E. Race.
Good job. Participant number 18, you may come up to the mic. Your word is band. Band.
Bend. B-E-N-D. Bend.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling was band. B-A-N-D. Band. Spellers, that is the end of round 1. On to round 2. Participant number 2, you may come up to the mic. Your word is lost. Lost.
Lost. L-O-S-D. Lost.
Can you repeat the spelling, please?
L-O-S-T. Lost.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 4, you may come up to the mic. Your word is card. Card.
Card. C-A-R-D. Card.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 5. Your word is bird. Bird. An animal with 2 wings, 2 feet, and a body covered with feathers. Bird.
Bird. B-I-R-D. Bird.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, you may come up to the mic. Your word is cook. Cook.
Cook. C-O-O-K. Cook.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 7, you may come to the mic. Your word is deep. Deep.
Could you please use the word in a sentence?
Yes. Sunflowers have deep roots. Deep.
Deep. D-E-E-P. Deep.
Good job. That is correct. Participant number 9, you may come up to the mic. Your word is room. Room.
Could you repeat it?
Room.
Room. R-O-O-M.
Could you please say the word again? Could you please say the word again? Room.
Room.
Perfect. Okay. That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is farm. Farm.
Can you use it in a sentence,
yes.
please?
On our farm, we raise sheep and sell their wool. Farm.
Farm. F-A-R-M. Farm.
Good job. That is correct. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is dark. Dark. Having little or no light. Dark.
Dark. D-A-R-K. Dark.
That is correct. Good job. You may sit back down. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is grow. Grow. To spring up and develop to maturity. Grow.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Puppies grow quickly during their first 6 months. Grow.
Grow. G-R-O-W. Grow.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is burn. Burn. An injury caused by heat. Burn.
Burn. B-U-R-N. Burn.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is camp. Camp. A place or program that provides activities for children when they are on vacation from school. Camp.
Camp. C-A-M-P. Camp.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is hero. Hero.
Hero. H-E-R-O. Hero.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 17, you may come up to the mic. Your word is name. Name. The boy's name is Brad.
Name. N-A-M-E.
Please say the word again once you're finished.
Name.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 2. On to round 3. Participant number 2, could you please come up to the mic? Your word is west. West. He lives to the west side of the town. West.
W-E-S-T. West.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 4, you may come up to the mic. Your word is down. Down.
Down. D-O-W-N. Down.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is shoe. Shoe. She bought a pair of shoes. Shoe.
Shoes.
The correct word is shoe.
Okay.
Shoe.
Shoe. S-H-O. Shoe?
Shoe, yeah.
S-H-O-E.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, you may come up to the mic. Your word is wish. Wish. A desire or hope for something that may not be obtained. Wish.
W-I-S-H. Wish.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 7, you may come up to the mic. Your word is zero. Zero. 2 minus 2 equals 0.
Zero. Z-E-R-O. Zero.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 9, you may come up to the mic. Your word is edge. He is near the edge of the dock. Edge.
Edge. E-D-G-E. Edge.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, participant number 10, your word is join. Join.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
The tap was joined to a pipe. Join.
Is it join?
It's join, yes.
J-O-I-N. Join.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is bike. A vehicle with 2 wheels tandem, handlebars for steering, a saddle seat, and pedals by which it is propelled. Bike.
Bike. B-I-K-E. Bike.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is goat. Goat. The family had a goat on their farm. Goat.
Goat. G-O-A-T. Goat.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is cost. Cost. The cost of the scissors was $3. Cost.
Cost. C-O-S-T. Cost.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is skim. Skim. The bug skimmed over the lake. Skim.
Skim. S-K-I-M. Skim.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is main. Main. The chief part. The essential point. Main.
May you use it in a sentence?
Yes. I drove down the main road. Main.
Main. M-A-I-N. Main.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 17, you may come up to the mic. Your word is hour. Hour. We will leave in 2 hours.
Hour. H-O-U-R. Hour.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 3. On to round 4. Participant number 2, you may come up to the mic. Your word is oval. Oval. The mirror was in the shape of an oval.
O-V-O-L.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word oval is O-V-A-L. Good job. Participant number 4, you may come up to the mic. Your word is peer. Peer. To look curiously. To peer. Peer.
Can you say the word again?
Yes. Peer.
Peer. P-E-E-R. Peer.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is rely. To be dependent. Rely.
Rely. R-E-L-Y. Rely.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, you may come up to the mic. Your word is wise. Wise. Having a deep understanding. Wise.
Wise. W-I-S-E. Wise.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 7, you may come up to the mic. Your word is risk. Risk.
Could you please use the word in a sentence?
Yes. There was a great risk that came with the adventure. Risk.
Risk. R-I-S-K. Risk.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 9, you may come up to the mic. Your word is bowl. Bowl. A rather deep, round dish or basin used chiefly for holding liquids, foods, etc. Bowl.
Bowl. B-O-W-L. Bowl.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is wrap. Wrap. To cover especially by winding or folding. Wrap.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Santa always wraps his presents. Wrap.
Wrap. W-R-A-P. Wrap.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is epic. Epic. Heroic, majestic, impressively great. Epic.
Epic. E-P-I-C. Epic.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is edit. Edit. To modify material. Edit.
May you use the word in a sentence?
She forgot to edit her homework before turning it in. Edit.
Edit. E-D-I-T. Edit.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is tuna. Tuna. He brought 3 tuna cans for dinner. Tuna.
Tuna. T-U-N-A. Tuna.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is meal. Meal. An act or the time of eating a portion of food to satisfy appetite. Meal.
Meal. M-E-A-L. Meal.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is kite. Kite. The children were flying their kites. Kite.
Kite. K-I-T-E. Kite.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 17, you may come up to the mic. Your word is twig. Twig.
Twig. T-W-I-N-G. Twig.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word twig is T-W-I-G. Twig. That is the end of round 4. Now on to round 5. Participant number 4, you may come up to the mic. Your word is gasp. Gasp.
Gasp. G-A-S-P. Gasp.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 5. Your word is next. Next.
Next. N-E-X-T. Next.
That is correct. Participant number 6. Your word is stew. Stew. She prepared a hearty stew for dinner. Stew.
Stew. S-T-E-W. Stew.
That is correct. Participant number 7. Your word is hope. Hope.
Hope. H-O-P-E. Hope.
That is correct. Participant number 9, you may come up to the mic. Your word is scar. Scar. After I scraped my knee, I got a scar. Scar.
Scar. S-C-A-R. Scar.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is rare. Rare.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
I found a rare stone on my hike. Rare.
Rare. R-A-R-E. Rare.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is dress. Dress.
Dress. D-R-E-S-S. Dress.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is light. Light. Something that makes vision possible. Light.
May you use the word in a sentence, please?
The tunnel was very dark because there was no light.
Light. L-I-G-H-T. Light.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is plant. Plant.
P-L-A-N-T. Plant.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is child. Child.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
Parents need to take care of their child. Child.
Child. C-H-I-L-D. Child.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is after. After.
After. A-F-T-E-R. After.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 4. That's the end of round 5, actually. On to round 6. Participant number 4, you may come up to the mic. Your word is chair. Chair.
Chair. C-H-A-I-R. Chair.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number, okay. Your word is shape. Shape.
S-H-A-P-E. Shape.
That is correct. Good job. Your word is group. Group.
Group. G-R-O-U-P. Group.
That is correct. Participant number 7, your word is cover. Cover.
Cover. C-O-V-E-R. Cover.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 9. Your word is horse. Horse.
H-O-R-S-E. Horse.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10. Your word is least. Least.
Can you use the word in the sentence, please?
Brush your teeth at least twice a day. Least.
Least. L-E-A-S-T. Least.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11. Your word is happy. Happy.
Happy. H-A-P-P-Y. Happy.
That is correct. Good job. Participant 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is funny. Funny.
May you use the word in a sentence?
The comedian is very funny. Funny.
Funny. F-U-N-N-Y. Funny.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is 8. 8. A number that is one more than 7. 8.
E-I-G-H-T. 8.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 14, you may come up to the mic. Your word is onion. Onion.
Can you repeat the word?
Onion.
O-N-I-E-N. Onion.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word onion is O-N-I-O-N. Onion. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is candy. Candy.
Candy. C-A-N-D-Y. Candy.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 6. On to round 7. Participant number 4. Your word is video. Video.
Video. V-E-D-E-I.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word video is V-I-D-E-O. Video. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is dream. Dream.
Dream. D-R-E-A-M. Dream.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, your word is chess. Chess.
Chess. C-H-E-S-S. Chess.
Good job. Participant number 7, your word is whine. Whine. To snivel or complain in a peevish, self-pitying way. Whine.
Wine. W-H-I-N-E. Wine.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 9, your word is belly. Belly.
Could you repeat the word?
Belly.
B-E-L-L-I-E. Belly.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word belly is B-E-L-L-Y. Belly. Participant number 10, your word is piper. Piper, a person who plays on a pipe. Piper.
Could you use the word in a sentence?
The piper was performing on the side of the street. Piper.
Piper. P-I-P-E-R. Piper.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, your word is Space. Space.
Space. SPACE. Space.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, your word is smart. Smart.
Could you use in a sentence?
The boy was smart. Smart.
Smart. SMART. Smart.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is couch. Couch.
Couch. COUCH. Couch.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is slimy. Slimy.
Slimy. SLIMY. Slimy.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 7. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is watch. Watch.
Watch. WATCH. Watch.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, your word is cloth. Cloth.
Can you use the words in a sentence?
The dress is made out of silk cloth. Cloth.
Cloth. CLOTH. Cloth.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 7, your word is fruit. Fruit.
Could you please use the word in a sentence?
Some tropical fruits are mangoes and papaya. Fruit.
It is also known as fruit.
Fruit. FRUIT. Fruit.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word fruit is FRUIT. Fruit. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is peace. Peace. The road has pieces of broken glass. Peace.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The road has a piece of broken glass. Peace.
Peace. PIECE. Peace.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is quick. Quick.
Quick. QUICK. Quick.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is could. Could. He could be right. Could.
Could. COULD. Could.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is clasp. Clasp.
Clasp. CLASP. Clasp.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is graze. Graze. To feed on growing grass in pasturage, as do cattle, sheep. Graze.
Graze. GRAZE. Graze.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 8. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is pesky. Pesky. Annoyingly troublesome. Pesky.
Pesky. PESKY. Pesky.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, your word is fetch. Fetch.
Fetch. FETCH. Fetch.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 10, Your word is fancy. Fancy.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The food was plated in a fancy manner. Fancy.
Fancy. F-A-N-C-Y. Fancy.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is alien. Alien.
Alien. A-L-I-E-N. Alien.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is radio. Radio.
May you use the word in a sentence?
Charlie's favorite song was played on the radio. Radio.
Radio. R-A-D-I-O. Radio.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is world. The world is very big and full of different people. World.
World. W-O-R-L-D. World.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is juice. Juice.
Juice. J-U-I-C-E. Juice.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 9. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is elbow. Elbow.
Elbow. E-L-B-O-W. Elbow.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 6, your word is coach. Coach.
Coach. C-O-U-C-H. Coach.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word coach is C-O-A-C-H. Coach. Participant number 10, your word is leash. Leash.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The dog's leash is white and black. Leash.
Leash. L-E-A-S-H. Leash.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, you may come up to the mic. Your word is unite. Unite.
Unite. U-N-I-T-E. Unite.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is coast. Coast.
May I use the word in a sentence?
I like driving along the coast to look at the ocean. Coast.
Coast. C-O-A-S-T. Coast.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is event. Event.
Event. E-V-E-N-T. Event.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is elect. Elect.
Elect. E-L-E-C-T. Elect.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 10. Would all participants sitting in the back row just please move up to the front row so it's easier to reach the mic? Thank you. Participant number 5, you may come up to the mic. Your word is fatal. Fatal.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
The car crash was fatal. Fatal.
F-A-T-E-L. Fatal.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word fatal is F-A-T-A-L. Good job. Participant number 10, your word is spoil. Spoil.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
The milk began to spoil. Spoil.
Spoil. S-P-O-I-L. Spoil.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 11, may you come up to the mic? Your word is grace. Grace.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
I accepted his advice with grace. Grace.
Grace. G-R-A-S-E. Grace.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word grace is G-R-A-C-E. Grace. Good job. Participant number 11, your word is value. Value.
May you use a word in a sentence?
The value of the painting was unknown. Value.
Value. V-A-L-U-E. Value.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is river. River.
River. R-I-V-E-R. River.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is sheen. Sheen. The sheen of the diamond was beautiful. Sheen.
Shine. S-A...
No, it's not shine, it's sheen.
It means luster, brightness, radiance. Sheen.
Sheen. S-H-E-E-N. Sheen.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 11. Participant number 10, you may come up to the mic. Your word is vital. Vital. Necessary to life. Vital.
Can you use the word in a sentence?
The medicine was vital for Jake's survival. Vital.
Vital. V-I-D-L-E.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct spelling of the word vital is V-I-T-A-L. Vital. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is worse. Worse.
May I use a word in a sentence?
The smoke smell got worse as I walked closer to the kitchen. Worse.
Worse. W-O-R-S-E. Worse.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 3, you may come up to the mic. Your word is wreck. Wreck. She was pulled from the burning wreck by firefighters. Wreck.
Wreck. W-R-E-C-K. Wreck.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, your word is April. April, the 4th month of the year. April.
April. A-P-R-I-L. April.
That is correct. Good job. That is the end of round 12. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is south. South.
May I use the word in a sentence, please?
They travel to the state south of California. South.
South. S-O-U-T-H. South.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is north. North.
North. N-O-R-T-H. North.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, your word is east. East.
East. E-A-S-T. East.
That is correct. That is the end of round 13. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is bottle. Bottle.
May I use a word in a sentence?
Has the baby finished her bottle yet? Bottle.
Bottle. B-O-T-T-L-E. bottle.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13. Your word is little. Little.
Little. Little. Little.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16. Your word is create. Create.
Create. Create. Create.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 14. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is freeze. Freeze.
May you use the word in a sentence, please?
The children are going to freeze out there without their coats. Freeze.
Freeze. Freeze. Freeze.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is stared. Stared.
Stared. S-T-A-R-E-D. Stared.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is cranky. Cranky.
Cranky. C-R-A-N-K-Y. Cranky.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 15. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is scorch. The collar of the shirt was yellow where the iron had scorched it. Scorch.
Scorch. S-C-O-R-C-H. Scorch.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is suffer. Suffer.
Suffer. S-U-F-F-E-R. Suffer.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is handle. Handle.
Handle. H-A-N-D-L-E. Handle.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 16. Judges, we're going to skip to word 145. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is unsure. Unsure.
May you use the word in a sentence?
She was unsure about the math test answer. Unsure.
Unsure. U-N-S-U-R-E. Unsure.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is willow. Willow.
Willow. W-I-L-L-O-W.
Could you say the word again once you're finished?
Willow.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is cellar. Cellar. The servants let us down into a cellar. Cellar.
Cellar. C-E-L-L-A-R. Cellar.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number... Oh, that's the end of round 17. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is shiver. Shiver.
May you use the word in a sentence?
I always shiver when I'm alone in the dark. Shiver.
Shiver. S-H-I-V-E-R. Shiver.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13, you may come up to the mic. Your word is tackle. Tackle.
Tackle. T-A-C-K-L-E. Tackle.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 16, you may come up to the mic. Your word is credit. Credit.
Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T. Credit.
That is correct. Good job. That's the end of round 18. Participant number 12, you may come up to the mic. Your word is signal. Signal.
May you use the word in a sentence?
The signal turned red. Signal.
Signal. S-I-G-N-A-L. Signal.
That is correct. Good job. Participant number 13.